Welcome to our U.S. briefing program. Today, we have some intriguing news stories lined up for you. First off, the American Society of Civil Engineers has released a report card on the state of U.S. infrastructure, showing a slight improvement from AC to AC. While there's been some progress thanks to the $1.2 trillion Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act, a hefty investment gap of $3.7 trillion still looms large, highlighting the urgent need for modernization and resilience against extreme weather. Next, we dive into the world of billionaires and politics, focusing on how Modi and Trump treat their wealthy allies differently. Elon Musk's recent decision to skip a meeting with Indian Prime Minister Modi for a trip to China has stirred up some controversy. This situation reflects the evolving political landscape in India, where ties between the government and billionaires have tightened under Modi, contrasting with the growing influence of billionaires in U.S. politics during Trump's era. Lastly, we explore the evolution of the MAGA hat, which has transformed from a simple campaign accessory into a powerful symbol of identity for many supporters. Initially dismissed, this iconic hat now embodies both pride and division in American politics, showcasing the complexities of political merchandise. Please stay tuned for more detailed coverage of these stories. CNN reports that America's infrastructure has seen a slight improvement over the past 4 years, with the American Society of Civil Engineers, ASCE, awarding the nation a grade of C, up from a C- in 2021. This marks a modest uptick from the D-range grades that have persisted since testing began in 1998. The ASCE assessed 18 categories, revealing that ports received the highest grade of B, while stormwater utilities and public transit languished at AD. The improvements are attributed to the $1.2 trillion Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act, which aims to tackle various infrastructure challenges. However, the report warns of a significant investment gap, estimating that $9.1 trillion is needed to bring all categories to a satisfactory condition, while only $5.4 trillion is projected to be invested through 2033. The report emphasizes the urgency of modernizing infrastructure to withstand extreme weather events, as poor infrastructure currently costs American households an average of $2,700 annually. Foreign policy examines the contrasting relationships between billionaires and political leaders in India and the United States, particularly focusing on figures like Elon Musk and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Musk's cancelled meeting with Modi to invest in a Tesla factory in India highlights the complexities of billionaire influence in politics. While India's political landscape has seen a shift toward more organized crony capitalism under Modi, the US appears to be moving in the opposite direction, with Trump's administration fostering a system where politically connected industrialists like Musk wield significant power. The article notes that Modi's administration has reduced major public scandals and emphasized efficient cooperation between government and business, while in the US, there is a growing concern that the traditional model of open markets is being undermined by favoritism towards certain business leaders. The relationship between politicians and billionaires raises questions about the long-term implications for democracy and governance in both countries. Foreign policy also delves into the evolution of the MAGA hat, a symbol that has transformed alongside Donald Trump's political journey. Initially introduced as a simple red cap during Trump's 2015 campaign, the MAGA hat quickly became a polarizing emblem of his brand of politics. Over the years, it has shifted from a provocative accessory to a badge of honor for supporters, encapsulating the changing dynamics of Trump's influence. The hat's design, which was originally unrefined and straightforward, has undergone various iterations, reflecting the tumultuous political landscape. As Trump prepares for another campaign, the MAGA hat has taken on new forms and meanings, symbolizing both allegiance and defiance. The article suggests that as Trump's political power solidifies, the MAGA hat has become an enduring icon, not just in the US but also resonating with political movements worldwide, highlighting the complex interplay between symbols, identity, and political power in contemporary society. Australian Broadcasting Corporation. The recent revelation of a group chat involving senior national security officials discussing military plans has sent shockwaves through Washington, highlighting a significant breach of protocol. Journalist Jeffrey Goldberg inadvertently found himself included in a Signal group chat where high-ranking officials, including Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth and Vice President J.D. Vance, casually discussed imminent air strikes on Yemen. This incident, marked by the use of emojis to celebrate the military action, raises serious questions about the competence and accountability of Trump's national security team. As the fallout continues, concerns grow about the implications for America's global standing and the trust of its allies, particularly among the Five Eyes intelligence partners. Al Jazeera, In a tragic turn of events, a Ukrainian rocket attack in the Russian-occupied Luhansk region has claimed the lives of 6 individuals, including 3 journalists from Russian state media. Among the deceased was Alexander Fedorchak, a war correspondent for Izvestia, who had reported just a day prior from the Kupiansk area. The attack, characterized by Russian officials as a deliberate targeting of journalists, has sparked outrage and raised alarms about the safety of media personnel in conflict zones. With the ongoing war in Ukraine resulting in numerous casualties among reporters, this incident underscores the perilous conditions under which journalists operate and the broader implications for press freedom in war-torn regions. Al Jazeera, the leak of sensitive military discussions to The Atlantic magazine has ignited a political firestorm in Washington, with reactions pouring in from both sides of the aisle. President Trump downplayed the incident, expressing disdain for the magazine, while top defense officials dismissed the characterization of the chat as war plans. In stark contrast, Democratic leaders condemned the breach as a shocking failure of operational security, calling for a thorough investigation into the matter. The incident has reignited debates over the competence of Trump's administration and the handling of classified information, with figures like Senator Schumer labeling it one of the most stunning breaches of military intelligence. As tensions mount, the need for accountability and transparency in national security matters has never been more pressing. Associated Press reports that Luigi Mangione, accused of murdering United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson, is seeking a laptop while in jail to assist in his legal defense. His attorneys argue that the laptop would be configured solely for reviewing over 15,000 pages of documents and hours of video evidence related to the case, without internet access or entertainment capabilities. The request comes amidst concerns from prosecutors about witness safety, as they allege some have been threatened. Mangione, who has pleaded not guilty and faces both state and federal charges, is at the center of a case that has stirred significant public attention, reflecting broader frustrations with health insurance companies. Some supporters have even rallied around him, while others condemn the notion of glorifying acts of violence. Associated Press also highlights a heartwarming rescue operation in California, where staff at the International Bird Rescue's Los Angeles Wildlife Center saved 47 eggs and 12 chicks from a wind-damaged eucalyptus tree. As the tree showed signs of imminent collapse, biologists carefully extracted the nests and transferred the eggs and hatchlings to temporary incubators. The double-crested cormorants, known for their reliance on parental care, are now being nurtured by staff who employ creative methods to prevent them from becoming too attached to humans. With rigorous feeding schedules and careful monitoring, the rescue team aims to prepare these young birds for a successful return to the wild in about 3 months, showcasing the dedication and compassion involved in wildlife rehabilitation. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
Turn on the screen, watch the screen.